Hello, I'm Luke from UltimateFitnessGoal.com, the source for your success. I'm here today to talk to you about supplementing during endurance training. Recently, I've been training for some endurance races, and what I've found that it is absolutely critical to supplement during your workouts. It's also important to supplement before your workouts and after your workouts, but today I want to talk to you about supplementing during your training. It's so critical that you do this, and it's not talked about a lot. But for most endurance athletes, they'll know how important it is. Uh, once you start a good training plan, because you'll notice that your energy will fall off a cliff. So why supplement? Well, for one, we want to reach our fitness goals and we want to excel. We want to do the best we can. So every day that we go out and train, we want to get the most out of it. We're like this sports car here. That's what we aspire to be. That sports car, you want to put the best fuel in it that you possibly can. And that thing, it's going to suck down the fuel. Just like you, when you're going on a 3-hour bike ride or you're running for a couple hours, you're going to have to fill your tank up and you're going to have to keep it full. If you don't, you're going to run out of gas. There's no doubt about it. So we want to treat our bodies just like that sports car, not this junky old Pinto, right? This, yeah, you might be able to put some 87 in and run down the road. With this, you're not trying to get much out of it. Just, you can't expect too much, but that's not what we're going for. So in order to avoid this brick wall, we want to supplement during training for anything longer than 45 minutes. That's sort of the key time target. Anything longer than 45 minutes that we're going out for, we need to have some sort of energy with us. We should be consuming at least 250 to 350 calories per hour during that training for anything longer than 45 minutes. If you know that you're going to be going on a bike ride for 2 hours, let's say, at that 45-minute mark or slightly before, we should be supplementing ourselves. And then between a half an hour and 45 minutes after that, supplementing again. You want to stay ahead of this cliff so you don't run into that wall. You really need to find your target calorie consumption during your training. Experiment with different supplements and find out what works for you. There's numerous products. There's the Cytomax. That's a really good one that a lot of people recommend. There's Old Faithful, the Power Bar. I really like those. That's usually the first thing that I use on a long bike ride or run. And then they have the gels. Both the Power Bar gel and the Goo Energy gel are really great. And at the bottom you'll see a link there. My website, ultimatefitnessgoal.com /blog/endurance supplements. Go on there and I'll post up some of the key things with these and some reviews and some pluses and minuses of these ones and a few more. So that's it. That's why supplementing during endurance training is so important. Make sure you do it. Make sure you try different products and experiment what works best for you. To avoid hitting that wall, keep your tank topped up, keep yourself in prime condition, and be like that sports car, not that old Pinto with the weeds growing up through it. So I just want to thank you again for coming here and listening to this. I will be bringing you more endurance training information, and come visit the website, www.ultimatefitnessgoal.com. Take care.